me see. We can zoom in, but we can't zoom out. This is far. Okay, no, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I know I'm early, but what you gotta get? We gotta get all the settings set up. Okay. All right. All right. We are live, people. We are live. It is Halloween Eve. It's actually beautiful weather outside right now, you guys. I have not gotten any trick-or-treaters yet. It is like approximately 5:45, so 5:45 p.m. for me. Ooh, I gotta move this because I'm bumping the tripod every time I bump the table. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, it looks like that's gonna be unavoidable. So there's gonna be some wiggling. I'm gonna try and not wiggle too much, but you guys are gonna have to endure some wiggling because the table's bumping against the tripod. But yeah, I'm just working on painting my little skeleton banner. Hopefully I can get some rhinestones going. I don't know how long I'll be live for, because I have to work tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Unfortunately, I have to work yet again. So I might try and end around 7 o'clock-ish, just so I have time to, you know, clean up, put things away, wind down a bit. Also, I'll have to make sure to turn off all my lights so I don't get no more trick-or-treaters stopping by. I got my big bag of candy all ready to go. So, yep, there will be interruptions in the live, meaning I will have to stop to go give out candy. But I just think that's, you know, that's like, maybe make a fun vibe. It's all part of it. It's like if you guys aren't getting any trick-or-treaters, you guys can share with my trick-or-treaters. You can share in the experience of my trick-or-treaters with me. I have my little tally sheet here. Check this out. This is how I have been keeping track of how many trick-or-treaters I get every year. I've been doing this pretty much since I moved into my house. This is my first year that I did it. I even write down what the weather is like because weather actually does play a factor in how many trick-or-treaters I do get. There's a couple years I missed. You know, 2020, we skipped that year. I think there was a couple other years I missed. No, I think it was 2020 that I missed. Hi, Andrea. Welcome in. This is how many I got in 2023. Do you guys remember Halloween of 2023? I think I actually filmed a portion of that for that day's video. There was snow, heavy snow, accumulated snow. There was at least a good close to 6 inches, maybe more on the ground. See, I only got 3 kids that actually braved it. There was a lot of heavy wet snow on that Halloween. That was insane. I had quite a lot last year, so this year it's actually really, really nice weather outside, you guys. It is gorgeous outside. So we'll see how many trick-or-treaters I actually get. This will be my tally. I'll put my tallies down here, and we'll see. 350. Oh, so you guys haven't even come close to starting trick-or-treaters yet. I haven't gotten any yet. It's like 5:50 right now. Haven't gotten any yet. But I don't actually know exactly when they start trick-or-treating around here. Like, I know there's like a specific like time that kids can start going out, but I think there's also like an early time for like the younger ones. Like for the much littler kids, they like are given an hour earlier to go out, just, you know, because they might have to go to bed early or just to, you know, beat the sun setting. Speaking of sun setting, I guess we have to change our clocks tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know it was that soon already. I didn't know it was that soon. I'm so confused by the whole time change thing. I am so confused by it. I can never remember which way I have to change my clock. I can never remember. Like, I know they say fall back or spring ahead. It's like, but you got to understand the logic here. When I'm thinking of falling back, I'm thinking of going backward in time because, you know, it says fall back. But no. You have to adjust your clocks forward, meaning you lose an hour. So you're going ahead in time, not back in time. Like it says fall back. You have to go ahead in time. And then when it comes to the spring ahead, you have to go backward in time, not forward in time, backward in time. So it's backwards. the spring ahead and fall back is backwards. That's why I can never remember how to do it. I always have to ask, okay, now which way am I setting my clock again? Because I do not know. I actually prefer the spring ahead one when we gain an hour, because I like having an extra hour of sleep, okay? Your girl, she's a hardworking girl, and she needs extra sleep sometimes, so I'm not looking forward to losing an hour tomorrow. Not at all. Not at all. I have to work tomorrow. So I'm like, I want more sleep. I don't want to, I only get one day out of the week to get stuff done, and that includes getting sleep. I don't want to lose any more sleep. I don't want to lose any more sleep. So, hello guys, welcome in. We are live on Halloween Eve. So, happy Halloween to all. Is anybody getting trick-or-treaters? I haven't gotten any yet. I think they're going to start coming out around 6 p.m. I think. Yep, I think 6 p.m. is the time that trick-or-treaters are allowed to start going out on the streets. I actually live in a pretty residential neighborhood. There's a lot of kids around. It's also a lot of side streets, so it's like very little traffic. So it's a lot safer for kids. So that's why I expect there to be a lot of kids. So I made sure that I had a lot of candy. But at the same time, I'm also kind of hoping that there'll be some candy left over for me to eat, because I made sure to pick out a lot of my favorites. I always do that. It's like, if I'm going to get candy, it's going to be ones that I like, so that I will be able to eat them afterwards. And also, I kind of snack on them during when I'm handing out. It's like I'll be sitting watching Halloween movies, handing out the candy, and eating it. It's like, you got to eat it. You got to make sure it's safe, You got to make sure it's safe for the kiddos. So you got to eat it, too. It's common sense. It's common knowledge, people. Jeez. It's beautiful weather out right now, so it's like partly cloudy, but it's kind of on the warmish side, like around 50, 55. Slightly breezy. I think the wind is actually dying down a bit more now that the sun is going down. But yeah. Yep. I don't know how many people we will be getting in here live tonight. But hopefully quite a few. I think the most I've ever gotten in one of my lives was like 6 or 7. So make sure you like the live, because when you like the live, it'll let YouTube know that, people like it, and they'll push it out to more people. Push it out to more people. Are you sure? Are you sure we gain an hour? Because someone at work told me we have to go back. That we had to go back in time. I'm so confused. I'm going to have to Google it. I'm going to have to Google it tomorrow to really confirm. Because I swear someone at work told me we had to go back in time. So we had to lose an hour. But then he is also an old man. Probably doesn't remember. Never mind. Never mind. I'll look it up. I should look it up. So welcome in, everybody. We're live. It's Halloween night. We are working on some Halloween decorations. This is my pink skeleton Halloween banner. I can't show you the whole thing because it's long and it's also wet. The paint is wet. We also have Maxine over here. Say hi, Maxine. We gotta add some more rhinestones to her. Hopefully we'll get to that. I just wanted to get some painting done, because this painting part is what takes the longest. This painting takes the longest because I gotta be slow and detailed with it. Let's see. Actually, there's part on the foot here. Down here, I need to get this taken care of. Let's just quick finish up this little piece on the foot here. Okay, so we do get an extra hour of sleep tomorrow. Are you positive? I don't want to accidentally do it wrong, and then I'll be behind on Sunday. So we get an extra hour tomorrow. Okay, we get an extra hour. I like that. I like the sound of that. That makes me very happy. I would love the extra sleep tomorrow. It would be very beneficial for me. I know they keep talking about wanting to eliminate the whole time change thing, but then I'm thinking, well, so many of us are so used to it. Plus, doesn't that really kind of just like mess with the like, I don't know, I just feel like it would mess with things. I think there was a reason that they did it. So it's like they wouldn't have done it if it was kind of a pointless thing. I think just people are just, they're complaining about it. They got to find something to complain about. And so it's like, well, then let's just get rid of it. It's like, well, hold on a second. So it's like, just because it's inconvenient, for you, just doesn't mean that it's not beneficial for someone else. You got to think about the consequences here. So I have to wait. I probably wait and change my clocks until like I'm ready to go to bed. Wait and change them until I'm ready to go to bed. That way I don't confuse myself. I think that's what we always did, though. I think my mom always waited to change the clocks until like right before bed, so it didn't confuse anybody. I know it really messes up the animals, though. I know my mom's like, that's gonna mess up my cat, because my cat is on a schedule, and so they don't understand time change, so he's gonna wake me up extra early. I don't have problems with Orion with that. He doesn't wake me up much anymore. He's getting to be an old man, so he likes sleeping in with his mommy. So he doesn't really get up much anymore, unless I like really sleep in. But I rarely do that. That'd have to be if I was not feeling good or I had a very restless night. But yeah. Still no trick-or-treaters. Come on, guys. I need you to come and eat some of my candy. Please come take some of my candy. I've got a lot. The reason I like to get a lot, though, is I remember as a kid, when I went trick-or-treating, the coolest thing with getting candy was when people would give you a handful. Like, I'm talking a big, massive handful of candy. That was like the best feeling as a kid when you went trick-or-treating. So that's kind of what I like to do. When I'm handing out the candy, I don't let them pick. I just give them a massive handful of candy. Like, here, have a handful. Have a handful of candy. I make sure to get loads so that I can do it that way. Just to kind of relive my childhood, but for other kids. And that way I'm also not stuck with so much candy either, because, I don't need all that candy. I don't need all that candy. I need to remind myself, you don't need it all. I need to give away handfuls, lots of candy. Need to give a lot of it away. Hello, Kim. Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh, my goodness. How's it going, girls? How's it going? I'm just doing some painting right now. Painting my little skeleton banner. The painting part takes the longest, though it is quite relaxing. Ooh, I got some crazy weird clumps in my paint here. Ew, what is that? Ew. Some of my paint is drying up, so it's leaving clumps in there. Ugh. I'll probably be live for maybe about an hour, you guys. I probably might end it at 7 my time. So it's 6 p.m. right now for me. So I might stop at 7 because I have to work tomorrow. Another Saturday. And it sounds like I'm going to have to work next Saturday as well. Jeez. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, overtime's great, but I get overtime every day already. And so it's like, I don't get a lot of time to do other things. Like, because I had to work so many Saturdays, I wasn't able to go to the pumpkin patch this year, which was really a bummer. I really wanted to go to the pumpkin patch this year. So I didn't get any pumpkins. I didn't get to do any carving. I just didn't have the time, didn't have the energy. None of that. The week has been very long. It's been very long, very tiring. I don't want to say it was stressful. Maybe a little bit, but it was mainly tiring, like exhausting. I did so much moving about, so much heavy lifting. Like my body is exhausted. I'm like more physically exhausted than I am mentally exhausted. It's like I just want to sit down and not move. That's kind of how I'm feeling. But luckily Saturdays are not long days. Like we don't work like a full day, at least not all the time. There are some days where Saturdays where we still have to work a full shift. But tomorrow it's not a full shift, which is nice. So I'm hoping to be home by at least noon, maybe. Granted, I do start at like 5:30 in the morning, though. So it's still, to some people, they would still consider that a long day. All right, the foot is done. Finally, let's move upward. All right, let's work on the the pelvic region. Excuse me. Nope, I will be doing the craft fair this year. I'm doing the craft fair this year. I've got all of my stuff all sitting around the living room. Stuff's piled on my couch. The craft fair is usually always the Saturday right before Thanksgiving. They always schedule it. It's a really good time to schedule it. So I will be doing that. Got to work on a lot of stuff. I got to actually go out and buy some more felt though. Some of my colors are getting low. But the problem is, with Joann's out of commission, it's a bit harder to get some of the colors that I need. I've had to resort to ordering felt online, and I'm not a big fan of that because it's really hard to, see the color. It's really hard to see the color when you have to try and buy felt or fabric online. I kind of just have to, I basically am just ordering like the smallest yardage they offer and then kind of saving a little snippet of each in a little booklet and writing down the name of the colors so that I know this is exactly what it looks like in person, so I'll know what to order more of next time. What is my theme? Theme for what? Theme for the craft fair? I do the same stuff every year. I always make the felt food, the children's toys. I've done a couple videos on those. Don't do too many because people don't seem to really like those videos. But yeah, I make children's toys. They're made out of felt, so they're soft and squishy and very playable. They're so much fun, and they look so cute. They tend to be fairly popular. Yep, so they're all children's toys. So it's like some of it is food, some of it are like little actual toys, like a bowling set, a cute little fishing mat. So that's basically, the basic theme is felt toys. The theme is children's toys. I did make a couple other things that I wanted to add in, but I didn't get enough time to make more of those, so that might have to be a next year thing. Like I was crocheting some micro earrings It's like micro crochet, very, very thin thread that you crochet. And I turned them into earrings. They turned out so stinking cute, but they're very hard to do. So I didn't get very many of those done. Plus I gotta be in the mood for them too, to make small things like that. I'm trying to hurry through this paint because I want to do some rhinestoning. But I got to use up my little cup of paint here. I think I may have poured too much. It kind of came squirting out quite a bit. Kind of globbed out. And so I'm like, oh no. So I'm trying to hurry through this cup of paint so we could do some rhinestoning. Because that's what I really want to do. Nope, it's the same things every year. I make the same stuff every year. It's easier that way. It's quicker, you know, when I know what I have to make. Plus then, you know, if I have any leftovers of something, then I just, you know, add more to it. I make the same stuff every year. And they still do good. They still sell pretty good. Couple things I do sell out of. Every year it's always different though. Certain things are more popular than others. I think last year my most popular thing was my egg cartons. They're like cute little cartons with eggs in them. And my muffin tins with actual like muffins that you can pull out and play with. So I gotta make a bunch of those. Those sold out. But of course those would have to be some of the hardest ones to make. That take the longest. So I'm really busting butt on the muffin tins right now because a lot of this stuff is all sewn by hand. It's mostly done by hand. I have a few items that I can do quick up on the sewing machine, but they also still require some hand stitching to close them, and then you got to stuff them. So, and this is mainly, I only do this just to make some Christmas money for shopping. I don't do it for anything else. There's no profit in this. There is no profit for me whatsoever with the craft fair. This craft fair doesn't make any profit for me. It's all Christmas money. It's what I use to spend to buy gifts for everyone else. No, I don't do Etsy, and I don't ever will do Etsy. I have just not heard good things about Etsy. And plus, when you got a full-time job, I'm doing 5 to 6 days a week, 50 to 60 hours. And it's like, I don't have time to try and deal with Etsy. It's like, I barely have enough time to make enough things for just this one craft fair, just this one thing a year. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to bump you. Plus, I've also got 50 million other crafts that I want to work on. It's like, I don't want to be stuck just sewing felt toys year round. I've got so many other things I want to work on. Like this right here. I've got this. I want to work on this because I'm in the mood for it. I also want to get it done because it was a thing that started last year and it's still not done. I only do the craft fair once a year, and it's money for other people, so it's just something I've always done. I've been doing it for over 10 years now. Plus, I don't make any money on YouTube. Like, I haven't gotten any money from YouTube yet. I think I'm only at $30 that I have made from my videos, and the payout they don't pay you out until you reach 100. And so I am a long ways away from getting any money from YouTube whatsoever. So I don't make any money hardly at all with YouTube. So I can't really put any money away from YouTube because I'm not getting any. And at the rate that I am earning it, I might maybe get a payout from YouTube once a year. I only do one craft fair a year, so it'd only be 1 month worth of money. It's like, I don't understand what you mean by money every month. What from what? Are you talking from the craft fair? It's only one craft fair. Oops. Still no trick-or-treaters. It's like 6:15. Where is everybody? So you don't want me to do the craft fair. I'm confused. But I like doing the craft fair. I only do it once a year, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. Keep wondering if I should try and... Oops, sorry. I keep bumping you. I'm sorry. That's on. Okay. Sorry. I'm mumbling to myself. I got making sure, I got all my stuff taken care of before I have to go to work tomorrow. And oh boy. Okay, we're almost done with the paint. Just hurry up and use the paint. I want to start sticking some rhinestones. I want to play with some sparkly things. Oh, so my other 2 cut and collage books showed up today in the mail, so make sure you stay tuned for a cut and collage book haul and review on Tuesday. I got 5 books. I got 5 more cut and collage books. I need help. I need help. But these are ones that I've been wanting for a while. They've actually been sitting in my Amazon cart for a couple months, so I think it was time to get them. They're also not that expensive. These ones were not that pricey. Some cut and collage books can be a little pricey. These ones were not. These ones are pretty affordable. And plus, I actually know the artist. I know the artist that makes them. So I'm like, I gotta support them. I gotta support my small business. Support my small business peeps. I'm debating if I should grab a piece of candy from the bag. I want some candy. I also wanted to make a cup of cocoa too, but I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Well, a couple of them are themed ones, so they'll work with what I'm doing now. Oh, it looks like we lost our sun now. It looks like a bunch of clouds rolled in. It was kind of partly cloudy and sunny a moment ago. Now it's all clouds. I really hope it doesn't rain. I know it did rain like early this morning, last night-ish. It was a little bit rain, kind of wet. But it's been like sunny all day, at least up until now. So I don't have any music playing in the background because with YouTube you kind of can't. But I do have like background sound effects playing. You probably can't hear it because I got the volume down. But it's kind of like, you know, like rain and thundery sounds. Oops, sorry guys. Rain and thundery sounds with like it's like Halloweeny, so it's got like crackling fire and like a bubbling cauldron sounds. So that's just like background sounds. So they're not music sounds to where, you know, YouTube will flag you for copyright stuff. YouTube is very stingy about that. TikTok is a little bit better. Like if I were live on TikTok, I could play like music in the background. TikTok is pretty chill, but YouTube, oh no, no. You can't do that. If you wanted to, you have to have some kind of, I don't know what it, you gotta pay for something in order to do that, I think. And I'm like, I'm not a big enough YouTuber to do that. So we'll just be careful with the music. Oh, that's so cute. What are you crafting? What kind of crafting are you gonna do? I love it. Candy and movies. I want to be playing a Halloween movie so bad right now. But again, YouTube would get me in trouble. Or maybe I'll stick in a movie after I'm done live. Ooh, large ceramic jack-o'-lanterns. Oh. That sounds like fun. Ah! That sounds like so much fun. You know, I really do wonder if I should get like some plastic pumpkins that I could like paint up or something to just put out every year instead of having to go to like the pumpkin patch and buy real ones that cost an arm and a leg that are only going to last a couple days. But I love going to the pumpkin patch. I never got to go last year either. I'm so bummed. I bet you the pumpkins are probably all gone too. It's like even if I went tomorrow, I don't think there'd be many left. Man. I even had a day planned that I was going to go to the pumpkin patch, and they ended up scheduling us to work. Like, it was like last minute. I'm like, no. I wanted to go get pumpkins, so no pumpkins this year. I think last year I couldn't make it either, so I ended up stopping at like a little farm that had like a little roadside stand of pumpkins, and I bought them there. Just a couple of them. I couldn't get many because I didn't have hardly any money last year for them. Family craft night. Family craft night. I love it. Watching movies, eating candy, painting pumpkins. Memories. Memories. Well, it is now 20 after 6. No one has shown up yet. They need to start showing up soon because I'm gonna have to turn off my lights early because, you know, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed early because I have to work tomorrow. So I think I'm usually in bed by like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I've actually been in bed like 7:30 every single night this week because I've just been so tired. So I was like, I need them to show up. I got my light on. My light is on. Yeah, my light's on. So it's like that is the proper Halloween etiquette. You go to houses that have their lights on. All right, let's move on down. Let's start doing some of this spine here. This paint is almost gone, but there's a big clump. There's like a big dried up clump in here. Trying to get rid of that. And once we finish up the paint, then we can bust out the rhinestones. Oh, glitter. Teenage boys. Ugh. You tell them you're never too cool for crafts. Okay? Okay? Because you watch when he gets older and probably gets his own place, he's gonna have to, probably make something for like a shelf or something for some of his stuff, and that's crafting. That's crafting. So you gotta kind of learn about the crafting at a young age. No. Yeah, it's weird. I'm surprised. It is a Friday night. It's like one of the best nights to have for Halloween. The weather is great outside. Like, it's not snowing, it's not bitterly cold, it's not windy, it's not raining. Sure, the sun did go away and the clouds came in, but that kind of makes it for like a more spooky Halloween evening, and yet there's nobody. I bet you they may all start showing up, and they'll start showing up in droves. And Orion is asleep on the couch behind me. It is still quite early for you in Colorado. So you got time yet till the trick-or-treaters show up. Ooh, clump. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. I can remember my first Halloween in my first house. I dressed up. I did. I got to dress up. I think the one thing that I do miss about Halloween is being able to dress up. I loved wearing costumes. I still love costumes. There's so many cool adult costumes out there. But I'm like, I can't really justify buying a costume or even making a costume and wearing it just for, barely an hour one time out of the year. But like, I'm so big into cosplay, like the whole cosplay, that people make costumes from characters or this dress up. I love all that, but I've got no reason to wear it anywhere else. So it's like, what's the point? So I just have my cute little Halloween sweater on. That's the most for me. I even had a couple of my coworkers say that they were going to Halloween parties tonight. I'm like, that's not fair. Don't show off. I kind of wish, that I was able to do a trunk and treat, actually set up my car and pass out candy from my trunk. I've always wanted to do that. But my church doesn't do that. My parents' church, they don't do that anymore. I can remember the first year that my parents' church did a trunk and treat. It was like the biggest thing. There were so many cars. They had some fun activities, and it was all done out in the parking lot, like it was actually outside, like it's supposed to be, from the trunks of people's cars. That's the whole point of trunk and treat. It was awesome, but they haven't done anything like that in years. They used to do something called a harvest party, but it was done inside, and it was, I don't know, it didn't have the right vibe. It just didn't feel right. Because, trick-or-treating is about being outside. Sure, the weather may be crappy sometimes, but what do you expect? It's the end of October. So, all right, we have come to the bottom of the paint. Can I finish this vertebrae here? Can I finish this vertebrae? Give me enough paint to finish the vertebrae. Come on. I need just enough paint to finish the vertebrae. Okay. There's still some weird clumps in there. Ugh. That came out of one of the paint bottles. Okay, yes. We have, oh no, that's another clump. Ugh. All right. right? Okay, whew. Finished. I'm gonna just kind of try to clean off my brush here a minute. Okay, give me just a few quick seconds. I want to wash this off before it dries. I'll be right back. Just a few seconds. I'm only going to my kitchen. I'm not far away. Don't go nowhere. I'm still here. Don't be afraid. I'm not far away. See? I thought it took, what, 30 seconds? And you still survived. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, we're done with the painting for now. I still have a little bit left. Like we got to finish a little bit of this rib cage, and then I got a thigh bone here. But yay, a lot of painting is done. That makes me very happy. Oh, he's still on the porch looking for kids. No one's sight. I wonder if maybe they switch it to like 7 o'clock or something. But 7 is kind of late. Oh, yay. Yeah, oh, I would love to do a trunk and treat thing. That would be so much fun. All right. We have Maxine. We are going to do some rhinestoning. Okay, let me just rearrange my desk here, my little table here. Gotta get my glue and my tools. I wonder if maybe I'm too far down the street. No, because I've gotten quite a bunch of kids before. I've had times I've gotten a bunch. Okay, we just have to be patient. The only thing is I'm kind of on a time crunch here, though, you know. I'm on a time crunch. I've only got about a half hour to go, and then I'm going to have to close up shop. All right, I'm going to work on the jaw here because I wanted to have I wanted to have her whole jaw covered in rhinestones. Just the bottom portion. Just this bottom portion here. It's going to be quite a lot. Oh, boy. Okay. I use B7000 for when I glue on my rhinestones. There are other different glues you could use for rhinestones. There's like specific rhinestone glue, but I just use this because it actually came in a pack of rhinestones. So I figured I might as well just use it, and it works pretty well. I'm just doing a small patch of glue to start with. Not a whole lot. This bottle of glue is actually almost empty. Ooh, it does also have a bit of a smell to it. So if you guys are like sensitive with smells, be cautious of B7000. It does smell. Although it is just slightly different form to the E6000 glue. Okay, let's see. What sizes was I using? Looks like I was using these ones. These ones are smaller. Okay, come here. Okay, gotta see where I'm. I can hardly see. Sorry if I kind of get in the light a bit or something, guys. I apologize. Because I lost my light. Like, the sun was out. Ooh, there's like too many on there. I only need one. What are you doing? Okay, let me see. This is a wax tip pen, so it helps me out. And I just dropped it. Fudge. That's what a lot of people say when I do crafting. Everybody says, I would not have the patience for that. I would not have the patience for that. I'm like, this is my therapy, guys. This is what calms me. I know to some people it's like it would drive me nuts. It's like, oh no, this actually brings me down from my nuts. This is what calms me after the chaos that is work. Oh, I think I hear kids. Oh, I might actually have to stop for a second and go hand out some candy. I hear kids. I hear kids. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So you'll hear me in the background, guys. I'm not going to stop the live. I'm just going to, get up and hand out candy. Oh, there. Hang on. Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, look at you. All right, you ready? Hold it out. There's one. Good job. Oh, careful. Hi. All right. Hold up your bucket. You want some? Oh, careful. Hold up your bucket. There you go. You're welcome. Bye. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. You guys. They were so cute. Oh my gosh. All right. I gotta add. There were 4 little ones. I gotta add 4 little ones to my tally. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oops, I dropped my pen. Yay! Oh, that looks so cute. They look so cute in their little costumes. All right, let us continue. I hope my glue didn't dry on me. Let me try and get some of these small ones in here. These tiny, tiny ones. Yeah, there we go. Some of these smaller ones in here. Yeah, I'm hoping more come. It's very nice outside. The weather is very nice. So it's perfect for the little ones. There was a little tiny one. He was in like a little turtle costume. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. The turtle costume looked a little too big for him too, but he was adorable, just kind of waddling around in it. I got one too many on here. Okay, hang on. That one got messed up a bit. Get on there. Okay, we need a smaller one for in here. Oops. Get in there. All right, let's get another big one on there. I'm gonna have to get some small ones into this little gap here. There we go, perfect. All right, that needs a smallish. There we go. Ooh, I wonder if I can get a small one up in there. Hope you guys can see. Ooh, check that out. Oh, I love that. This is gonna take me forever. I don't think Maxine is gonna be done for quite some time. I should be a mama. That's okay. I'm a cat mama. I have a cat. I have a fur baby right now. Oh yeah, diamond painting. I do so much diamond painting too. I have a huge collection of that as well. I'm actually thinking that might be the next thing I pull out after the craft fair. So right now my crafty craving is craft fair. I'm focusing on the felt food, felt toys right now. I've got to focus on that. So that is my thing right now. Staying focused on that. I love rhinestoning. I just love the look of it. I just love putting sparkly things on everything. Okay, let's see. Where else? I'm gonna I wanted to add some up here near the bow. See up here I got some up here near the bow. I've also got some back here. And I've got this that's starting to follow. I'm trying to make sure that I don't put any rhinestones to where it won't like be seen, because the way it's gonna be sitting wherever I display it. So like I won't put anything like back here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more. I want to try and get some to kind of come down the front here. You know? I think Orion got spooked. He doesn't like when people come to the door. He doesn't like people knocking on the door. Any strangers, anybody coming to the door. Even if it's, you know, like my family, people that he knows, he doesn't like it. He hates, you know, anybody knocking on the door, delivery people, anybody. So the trick-or-treaters, they spooked him. They spooked him. Okay. I always want to make sure to put my cap back on my glue. Otherwise, that would not be fun. Having that fine point be all dried up. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. Some of the smaller ones up here. Come on, the little ones. Oh, I think I just dropped that one. Oh, here's a little one, but it's on backwards. You're on there backwards, dude. Come on. I can only imagine how many rhinestones and gems and glitters on my floor. Come on. Oh, get in there. Okay. I need a big one. I need like some big ones. I'm going to stick some big ones down along here. I'm going to throw in a jumbo one. These are like the big ones here. These are like massive big ones. The thing is they're very hard to pick up with a wax tip because they're big, so it makes them heavy. So they don't stick to the wax pen very easily. Let's get that little one in there. Let's see, I probably add a medium-ish one here. Oh, oh, there's more, there's more. Hey guys. You're welcome. All right, there you go. Thank you. Yep. Okay, that's two more. Oops, sorry guys. Let me just mark 2 more. Yay! That makes 6. We got 6 of them. All right, back to the rhinestones. Let's see if I want to add some more smallish ones down here. Yeah, let's get some smaller ones. Try to mix it up. I think I'm gonna add one more big one. I need a big jumbo one. Is this a jumbo one? This is a jumbo one. Come here. One big jumbo one right there. Okay, but then I gotta get some small ones on the edge there. Sorry if I'm talking it out. That's kind of what I do though. I kind of talk it out. I talk out my craft. Don't judge me. I'm sure some of you have done the same. Like, oh, I want this here. Oh, maybe I'll put this here. No, I like this over here. I'm sure we're all guilty of it. But that's also like the same way, like if you're decorating or something too, or cleaning, or we kind of talk it out. Okay, got some tiny ones in there. Trying to fill some of these gaps with the tiny ones. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. What do you think? See her little rhinestones? They kind of tuck under her bow and they come out back here. Actually, maybe I should add a little bit more back here to kind of have them just trail up a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. Kind of making it look like there's a crack in her skull. Kind of like what these ones are here, which is already part of the skull, but a crack that's, you know, like spilling out rhinestones. You should make a YouTube channel. You don't have to be professional at it. Heck, you should have seen some of my first videos. They were like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? They were a mess. They were absolutely awful. And I've seen some YouTube channels, some people making videos out there, and they're absolutely awful at making the videos, and yet they have so many followers, and it's just like, how? It's like these videos are absolutely crap. How are people, why are people watching this stuff? I try to make videos that, you know, are going to be something that I would like to see. Oops. Okay, I did not want that there, but it looks like it's going to live there now. It fell off my pen. It fell off my pen, you guys. It was an accident. Actually, there are no accidents in crafting. Well, no, there are no accidents in crafting. Happy little accidents, you know. We must learn from our good friend, Bob Ross. Happy little accidents. Because, oops, oh. Because we can always fix them. We can always make them better. Plus, you know, we learn from it. I think I want this one right up in there. Okay, let me get some tiny ones. Gotta fill in some tiny ones up here. There we go. Maybe some smaller ones here. There's a smaller. Oh, no, come here. Come on. Gotta make sure it's flipped over so I can actually pick it up. Get you up there. Okay. I do like this glue. It is very nice and sticky. No. Oh, whew. Almost fell on the floor. This glue is nice and sticky. Okay, I want a bigger one there. Oh. Okay, let's do one of these ones here. Nope, you had to face the other way. Flip over. There we go. Okay. We'll stick that one there. Get a smallish one there. Oops. Wow, it got dark real quick outside, you guys. Just like that. Poof, it's dark. Okay, let's see if I can get this one under there. Shove that into the glue. There. Oh, so cute. Oh, she's looking gorgeous. Look, I added a little more right here. And it comes down her forehead like so with her cute little bow. Oh my gosh, she's looking so adorable. Oh, Maxine, girl. Okay, what was I going on with this? Was I just trying to follow the crack here? Is that what I was doing? I don't know what I was doing with this. And then I got this weird clump up here at the top. Hang on. What do I want to do with that? That's the top. Should I have it kind of come this way maybe? Or should I just... do I want to kind of have it come down that way? Or maybe should I make it just a big cluster right here? I might just kind of have it be built like a big cluster coming down here. So kind of an odd shaped kind of cluster. Yeah, that might be the play with this one. All right, let's just add a nice patch of glue and go to it. I do small patch of glue at a time. Otherwise it might dry out too quickly. Oh my, it is 6:45 now, you guys. Wow, time went by real quick. I won't be live for much longer because again, I've got to work tomorrow, so it's all part of being an adult, which is how I can afford to buy more cut and collage books. Come here, come here. These big giant ones are so hard to pick up. They're so heavy. There we go. All right, let's do some smaller ones. Kind of fill in some of these spots. This is also relaxing to me too. I know some of you guys probably think I'm weird. It's like, that's relaxing? How is that relaxing? It's like, it is, believe me. Just, you know, picking up little rhinestones and sticking them. It's relaxing. I really enjoy this. Hope you guys can see. Sorry if you couldn't. I'm like locked in. I am locked in, you guys. I need some small ones in these little tiny cracks here. Well, hello, my fur darling. How are you, baby? Yeah, I know. I know. This is normally the time where he, you know, sits in my lap because, you know, he has to have his bedtime lap time. That's what we call it. We call it lap time. You know, he sits in my lap while I craft and watch TV. And I'm not doing that right now, and he's not happy with me. I'm sorry, baby. You get it every night. You are spoiled. You are spoiled beyond your, you know. Okay, let's get one more big one in here. That fills that spot up real quick. Okay, then we got room for some smallish ones. Oops, dropped that one. Come here. Okay, then we're gonna have to fill in with some little baby ones down here. Oh my word. Oops. That one's long gone. Okay, I think I can get one more. Oh, I said one more, not 5 more. Picks up 5 of them at once. Jeez. There. Squish those in. Making sure everything is tucked down. There should be. There, some more rhinestones added into that lovely little cluster. This cluster is going to be, it's going to come like around this way a little bit. I'm trying to make the edges kind of jagged or something. So I might start adding like some here, maybe. But I do want to add a few rhinestones to my skeleton banner. So let me go ahead and pull that out. The paint should be dry enough now. Someone said that I should add some rhinestones onto the feet to make it look like they got some rhinestone toenails, like rhinestone nail polish. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some rhinestones onto the little tips of the toes. Actually, let me kind of first, I gotta double check to make sure the paint is dry before I kind of fold this over, or, you know, set it in my lap. I'm just gonna set it in my lap. Okay. I'm gonna add some here, here, here. I'll do a little bit here and here. Okay. Doing 1 foot at a time. Come on. All right, let's see. We'll probably do a big one on the big toe, and then I'll just fill in some smallish ones around it. Too many on there. That's okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. Oh my gosh. That is adorable. Have to do a medium one for here. Probably medium smallish for here. I could probably do a medium smallish for here. And then we'll do a smaller one with a little toe. Come here. Get a smaller one. Come here. Just need one. There. Okay, but I do need to add some tiny ones around this one. Got a little bit of glue poking out. Oh. Sorry if you guys can't see. I can't zoom the camera in any further. It's as far in as it will let me go. She's got some sparkly toenails. She's got some sparkly toenails. Yep, it's a wax pen. So yep, this end is it's a wax, so it picks up the rhinestones pretty easily. It just kind of holds on to them. You don't have to press too hard, and it just automatically sticks to it. Okay, we got to do the other foot now. All right. Let's get some glue on this toe, tip of this one, here, a little bit there, and here. Oof, glue webs. I got glue webs everywhere. Okay, gonna do kind of the same thing on the other toe. Get a big one here. I'm gonna have to get some smaller ones to go around it. Nope, I only need one. Getting all stuck to me. Okay, put that one there, and then get some smaller ones. Ooh, got too many small ones. Here we go. All right, let's pick some up here. There we go. Actually looks pretty cute. Let's do a medium large one here. And I should be able to add a couple little tiny ones around it. There we go. Come on. Pick it up. There we go. Okay, then we gotta get, let's see, the little one gets a smallish one. And then some kind of medium smalls for these ones. There. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Do I want... Where else would I like some rhinestones? Kind of wonder if maybe I should give her some rhinestone teeth. Should I make her teeth all covered in rhinestones too? Kind of like how people have like a gold tooth or something. She can have rhinestone teeth. I'm not gonna do that right now though, because it's getting close to quitting time, you guys. As much as I don't want to. Well, it looks like 6 kids this year. That's all I got, which is weird. Although compared to last year was a lot nicer. The weather was a lot nicer. So understandable, but it's like the weather's not bad out there. It did get very dark very fast though. That was when we had all that snow. It's a bit warmer this year. Maybe because it's too cold out. I mean, the temperature was around like, 50 to 55, but it's not like it's really cold out there. It's like comfortable. I thought it was actually quite comfortable out there. A comfortable cool. Dang, I even had more kids this year when I had that kind of weather. That was nasty weather too. And then this year, I had quite a lot of kids that year. It's weird. It's just weird how each year is so different. It's just so different, and you can't predict either. You cannot predict it. Because I would have for sure thought that I would have gotten a lot more kids. I mean, it's like 5 minutes to 7. I'll probably keep my light on for maybe another half hour, 20 minutes or so. But happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. But I will be going to bed by at least 7:30-ish. Because I need to. But I'm going to end the live here, you guys. I'm going to end it here. Let me close up the rhinestones. We do not want to spill this. Happy Gluoween. I love it, Andrea. I love it. Yes. Happy Gluoween. Happy Gluoween. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I know. I wish I could stay alive longer. I really do. But adulting duties call, I'm afraid. But I still am happy with the progress that I got done. Quite a lot of painting done on the skeleton. Even a bit of rhinestoning. Got more rhinestones done on Maxine here. She's looking gorge. I might keep these guys out and finish them later in the next couple of weeks, just so that, you know, I can finally have them done. But yes, thank you so much for joining me on this Halloween Eve. This was fun. We will definitely have to do it again next year. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, you guys. Happy Halloween. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you guys all again next week. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, everybody.